Hi there, this is Paola with Bark. Make sure to check out the Introduction to iOS Monitoring video if you haven't already. It's going to set some important context for what this video is going to cover. And in this video, we're going to set up iOS monitoring via the Bark Sync method. Here's what you'll need for this method. Your child's iOS device, like an iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, a Bark Sync, the charging cable that came with the Bark Sync. It'll have Bark logos stamped on the connectors, and a nearby Wi-Fi network you can connect to. After we're done, Bark will monitor your child's iOS device each time it's plugged into the Bark Sync for charging. So let's get started. Plug your Bark Sync into any outlet within range of your Wi-Fi network. Don't plug in their iOS device to it just yet. We'll let you know when it's time for that. On your kid's iPhone or iPad, install the Bark Kids app. Set aside your kid's device for now. Open up your parent app or dashboard. Tap on Account. Tap Device Codes. And now on your kid's device, you'll enter in that device code. Allow all permissions prompted. Then tap Sync and add Bark Sync. Now we'll plug in your child's iOS device into the Bark Sync with the provided charging cable. Again, the provided charging cable has those Bark dogs on the connectors. Allow local network permissions when prompted by Apple. Connect the Bark Sync to Wi-Fi. If there are updates to install, it'll happen now. Please don't unplug the Bark Sync while these updates are in progress. Now we're going to tap Start Pairing and tap to Trust This Computer, aka the Bark Sync. And we'll enter in the child's lock screen passcode to confirm. Now we're going to enter in the child's lock screen passcode one last time. This time, it's to make sure monitoring is automatic going forward. Then start the initial scan. And now we wait. The first scan will take longer than future scans since it's looking at the last 60 days of texts, photos, videos, WhatsApp messages, iMessages, etc. The more photos and videos there are, the longer it'll take. And again, each time the Bark Sync goes to scan the device, it's going to enter in that lock screen passcode automatically now, which is really convenient. The good news is you can see the progress not just on the Bark Kids app, but also in your parent app. While the scan is in progress, let's go to the Settings app to enable location tracking, Safari monitoring, and tamper prevention. Tap on Privacy and Security to allow location services and allow Bark to have location always with precise location. Tap back into the regular settings, scroll down to Apps, and tap into Safari. Here we'll ensure that Safari is set as the default browser app, that the extension is enabled twice, and that it's allowed for all websites. Next, we're going to lock down these settings so your child can't mess with them. We're going to use Apple Screen Time. Set a screen time passcode only you, the parent, know. Go into Content and Privacy Restrictions, enable them. Tap into iTunes and App Store purchases and prevent the app from being deleted by tapping into this Deleting App setting and selecting Don't Allow. We're going to go back, tap into App Store, Media, and Games, tap into Web Content, tap Limit Adult Websites. This prevents the Safari extension from being uninstalled. Tap Location Services and set Don't Allow Changes to Location Services. Tap Cellular Data Changes, Don't Allow. Tap Passcode and Face ID Changes, Don't Allow. to have background app activity, don't allow. This prevents your child from messing with the Bark Kids app as much. Now let's check back and see the progress of the scan. We can see it in both the Kids app and the Parent app at the same time. Either way works. Whenever it's done, we'll see that the last analyzed date will update. It'll do automatic analyses when the child's device is plugged in and it's been longer than 3 hours since the last one. If you want to kickstart an analysis sooner, you can always click Start Scan on the Bark Kids app or Parent app whenever the device is plugged into the sync. Here's some best practices. Try plugging in your child's iOS device into the Bark Sync before bed. If you're running into any issues with the Bark Sync, check that the LED light is solid blue. If it's blinking blue, it might not be connected to Wi-Fi. If traveling, connect the sync to new Wi-Fi networks via the Bark Kids app settings. If you have any additional questions about iOS monitoring or Bark in general, don't hesitate to reach out to us at help@bark.us.